What's up, everyone? This is Super Marcel, and welcome back to Jurassic Park Operation Genesis Jurassic March. In the last episode, we did quite a few things, actually. We mainly gotten the new dinosaur, Hypacrosaurus. We had a bit of a chat about that. We also released some Pachycephalosauruses, the volcano Pachycephalosauruses, and we started production on the Africa section of Jurassic Park. So we got ourselves some Tyrannosauruses. Maybe we'll put something else in there as well as time goes on. I have some ideas of what I might put in there. I'll probably put in like a Bahariasaurus, I think it's called, which would be interesting to chat about if we do get that dinosaur. Yeah, why not? And yeah, otherwise, we're pretty much as always on the waiting list for some good stuff. So what I think I would do is that I would just everything's poor here, so like there's no point. We'll put all of our dig teams in, like, let's say like Africa. Maybe put some in Europe. Yeah, we're done with Europe. And then maybe some in America as well. Actually, everything's bad, honestly. Okay. Yep, I'm happy with this. Okay, right. Yeah, we might as well. Right, so what do I want to plan? What do I want to? Well, I want to put I want to put I'm thinking Bahariasaurs. I had a look at that dinosaur, and I think it'll be a pretty interesting. Like, let's say one or two Bahariasauruses in this enclosure with the Tyrannosauruses. This enclosure we've always been planning to put in like a large carnivore of some kind. So I'm thinking Carcharodontosaurus, maybe Suchomimus. But honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just have the Suchomimus be in a more like wetlandsy area, you know, because of all the rivers and stuff. And of course, we need to fill in this last spot in the big mega enclosure. I was always planning to get like a small carnivore of some kind. It's looking like we might get Velociraptor in here, so take that as what you will. Yeah. Right. Let me just quickly flick through what the status of all the dinosaurs are. Oh yeah, Ankylosaurus. Well, I don't know what I'll do with Ankylosaurus in all honesty. I probably might just make another enclosure just for it on its own, because the main enclosure we have is pretty, like, filled right now. Suchomimus. There's T-Rex. It kind of looks like... well, not really. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it reminds me of something. But we're probably not going to get T-Rex for a little while. And there's Carcharodontosaurus. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and get Carcharodontosaurus. Ooh, Lugos would be cool as well. Titan. Ooh, alright. Right, in other words, while we wait for the dramatic... Oh, it's just nighttime. Is that all it is? We don't quite have a tornado in this mod. Thank God. This nighttime, like, if a lot of mods do this actually. They replace the tornado with it being like nighttime and stuff. Which by the way, it is pretty funny looking back at Jurassic World Evolution and their twisters and stuff, and how their twisters is like not nearly as destructive as J-Pog was, you know? Because back then, like in J-Pog, if you have a twister, not only does it destroy everything, but it could potentially pick up a dinosaur, any dinosaur, even the large ones, and just throw them around and they're dead, right? And that's why I always feared them, because they killed like everything, right? While in Jurassic World Evolution, any of the Jurassic World evolutions, if a tornado goes by and the dinosaurs have like feet made out of steel. Like they somehow survived the twister. Alright. Do we have any remains for Carcharodontosaurus? We do. We got one large remain. We also got some Rugops. Let's just stack up on Carcharodontosaurus. We're getting Carcharodontosaurus in this episode, okay? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Carcharodontosaurus first. Rhinocephalae. I haven't really made a plan of what I'll do with Rhinocephalae, honestly. Maybe I might put it in with the Tyrannosaurus. No, because Rhinocephalae is Asian. Right. So speaking of Jurassic World Evolution, so they just released their latest, the newest dinosaur that is now their newest returning dinosaur, because they do that every month, right? They return back one old default roster dinosaur from the base game dinosaur from the Evolution 2, and they're bringing them back to Evolution 3 for free, right? And for this one, this time, they brought back a Margosaurus. I saw the trailer. I saw what the Margosaurus looks like. I saw what the babies look like. I haven't quite comprehended what the male and female differences look like. But yeah, no, it is pretty cute. Yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't predict what the next dinosaur would be, because I was kind of like 2 for 2 like last time, you know. I managed to somehow predict that Cryolophosaurus and what was the other one? Cryolophosaurus and Majungasaurus were going to be returning for the games, but I didn't predict that a Margosaurus would be coming back. Oh well. But you know what? We did kind of needed it. We were kind of starving with sauropods, and you know, we really needed it. Yeah. Let's get a nice big lake here. Ooh, this could be like the Hippo Lake. Alright. Here we go. That's Rhinocephalae. Oh, that's a weird looking model. Right, I'll save that for later. So, here we go. Carcharodontosaurus, where is it? For 10 years. I like that.
Absolutely.
Let's get him. Let's say, how many do we want? 1, 2?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Let's put in just 1. Just, actually, no, let's stop it. Let's put 2 Carcharodontosaurus in here and see what happens, right?
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
How should we proceed with this?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited to announce
Tyrannotitan skeleton mount. What? There it is. Yeah, I like to consider Carcharodontosaurus as like the poster child for this mod, because it was like literally the first dinosaur that I saw on the screenshots when I looked at this mod in the website. And I think the model's kind of growing on me a little. You know, the orangeness with the blue face. It is nice. I feel like, did they tweak the model a little bit? Because I feel like the face is shorter than it normally is. Or maybe I'm just imagining it. Yeah. How often do we get Carcharodontosaurus in Jurassic Marches? I feel like it's not that many.
Great.
Well, anyways, yeah, we got it now. But now, now that we got these big guys, I want to test this. I want to see small fish or large fish.
Message
All
from
right,
Dr.
let's see how
Grant.
see how this looks. Release the hippopotamus. What the? Is that supposed to be a hippo?
Dr. Wu.
I can't. That's why I can't select it because it's not an actual. It looks more like a pig than a hippo.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I also want to question, like, you know, the ethics of doing this.
Message from Dr. Grant.
You know, like, say what you want about like releasing like cows and goats to hunt, like for dinosaurs to hunt. But like a literal hippo,
Dr. Wu.
like, is it? Aren't I feel like hippos are endangered or like under threatened, right? And like, you know, they're like a native animal to Africa, and there's such a like a hard no to hunt. But yeah, no, yeah, take some from Africa, put them in a dinosaur enclosure for the giant Carcharodontosaurus to hunt. Okay, I really want to see one hunt a hippo now. Can you guys hunt a hippo for me? Neither of you are feeling hungry.
Message from Dr. Wu.
I want to see you guys hunt a hippo. Come on. Alright, I'll leave those guys alone for just a little bit. Let's focus more on the Africa. Well, what the hell's your problem, Missy? Is the management too cheap to employ cleaners? Frank, bloody, here's your goddamn bins.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Are you happy now?
Message from Dr. Grant.
Give me a moment, Grant.
Message from Dr. Grant.
Yeah, Grant. I get. No, you don't understand. You really need to see what I just found, man.
Urgent message from Dr. Wu.
It's another velociraptor claw.
I'd like to talk.
All right, what? I want to know what this is about. A Tyrannotitan skeleton mount. All right, what did you find? Egyptosaurus and Ceramimus and Prenocephale. Okay, let's get Egyptosaurus. Do we want to extract the amber? It could be risky. You know what? Stuff it. Why not? We'll extract them. Right? See how they go. But it looks like, what was it? Bahariosaurus? Or Egyptosaurus? Sorry. Right. Interesting. You use a Camarasaurus model. Yeah, I think we'll get an Egyptosaurus. We'll put like what 2, maybe 3 in here. Share with the Ouranosaurus, and I can try to chat about them. I don't think there's really not a lot that I can really chat about that dinosaur, because it's kind of just your run-of-the-mill generic sauropod, right? But anyways, yeah.
Message from Dr. Gray.
Parala Titan.
Absolutely.
Message from Dr. Wu.
Okay. Right, so how long can they live now? 8 years. Yeah, stuff it. Let's get them. Let's get them now. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here is Egyptosaurus.
Message from Dr. Gray.
You guys hunted the hippo yet?
Message, urgent message from Dr.
No, the hippo still lives.
I'd like your thoughts on that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are happy to announce the arrival of our newest dinosaur,
Egyptosaurus.
Capalosaurus.
Should I get a balloon tour? Yeah, stop it. Let's get a balloon tour. Oh, they're actually a bit more smaller than I thought they would be. Stop it. Let's get a third one, actually.
Dr. Wu.
Right, so Egyptosaurus is a... Like I said, it's not really a lot I can tell you about Egyptosaurus. It's a sauropod. It's a sauropod found in Africa, near Egypt, I think it was. So, like, close to where Spinosaurus lived. In fact, I feel like Egyptosaurus might have actually lived with Spinosaurus itself, right? It's your run-of-the-mill titanosaur, like giant bones, huge sauropod. I feel like it might be like the first true titanosaur. Well, okay, like a transition between like brachiosaurs to titanosaurs, because in the end, that's kind of what titanosaurs are, aren't they? They're basically evolved brachiosaurs and stuff, which is ironic because like we actually have a brachiosaur in. I'm pretty sure Paralititans are brachiosaur. It's considered a titanosaur, but it looks like a brachiosaur, or I don't know. Maybe I'll need to look at what this skull looks like again. But I'm pretty sure Paralititan is. But we're not talking about Paralititan. We're talking about Egyptosaurus. But yeah, like otherwise, here's the problem with most sauropods. You know, sure there are some sauropods who are very distinguishable that got like very specific parts. I don't know what's going on between these two. You're socializing, right? This is how you socialize, huh? Just rub your necks against each other and just stare at each other's eyes in the water, having a nice spa day. But yeah, like that's the problem with most sauropods, that like sure you got some sauropods that are very identifiable and distinguishable, like they got certain parts. Some of them got like spikes on their necks, some of them got like certain looking heads, some of them have particularly long looking necks, some of them have like whiptails and blah 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 blah. But then you got like a lot of the titanosaurs which just generally a lot of them just look the same, you know, like not a whole lot of differences between them, not a lot of things I can really talk about them. They're just your run-of-the-mill generic giant sauropod, and that's fine, you know.
What would you recommend?
If evolution works, then like why change anything, you know? But yeah, I guess since we're talking about Paralitizing, we might as well go for it. Velociraptor. Can we get Velociraptor in this episode?
No problem.
And we got Anserimimus. Yeah, I do know this dinosaur. I did had a little bit of a... We can get it right now if you wanted to. Oh, but we're out of time. Here's what I'm going to do, right? I think next episode, we're going to transition over to, let's say... So we still got the Africa stuff, right? But then we're also going to transition into Egypt. Not Egypt. Asia dinosaurs and stuff, right? Then I'll talk about... What was that dinosaur called? Anserimimus. Because I did do a little bit of look into that dinosaur, and it is actually quite an interesting, wonderful mermaid. But yeah, I'd say we're pretty good. Did pretty well. We got Carcharodontosaurus who just killed the hippo off screen. God damn it! And we also got an Egyptosaurus.
Message from Dr.
Yeah, both of which are very cool dinosaurs. We got some pretty cool stuff here in the Africa section, and then next time we'll continue moving on from Africa. Get a Suchomimus and a Spinosaurus somewhere, and then we'll also move along to Asia dinosaurs. Get some of that. I keep forgetting what the name of the dinosaur's called. Anserimimus, right?
Message from Dr. Wu.
Yeah, and we'll also figure out how to work along with all the annoying, grumpy guests for some reason. What the hell's your problem?
Is the management too cheap to enjoy cleaners?
It is as clean as a feather, mate. I don't know what you want from me. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button.
Message
If you
from
want to
Dr.
see
Wu.
more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel, and make sure you have a super time. Bye bye! I don't like how they sleep with their eyes open. It's kind of unsettling.